Hi, you guys. It's Karen with Loverland here. Let's see. First of all, sorry, no videos for, I don't even know how long it's been. Week and a half, 2 weeks? I think today's 2 weeks. That is bad, but I couldn't. So that you understand. But I'm going to do a giveaway again to make it up to you. I'm going to give away 2 more jars of the Balm of Gilead to 2 lucky people. And so I'll tell you about that in just a second. But I wanted to address something because I think there's probably a lot of people out there that if they don't know me very well, on Facebook, they're probably like, why is she posting? Why is she like posting and selling this thing that she won't tell us what it is? I mean, people are literally like every day going, what is it? On my page and on my personal wall. They're like, what is it? I can't say. I mean, I can say that it's the Balm of Gilead and I can post links galore for it. There's that one article that I love the most and I keep referring people back to it. But the problem is when you're selling a product that is not FDA approved, which obviously handmade products are not going to be FDA approved, you can't make claims. So you can help me out. That would be great. And post your experience with it and your results or whatever, however you want to, whatever you've used it for. But I can't. So I'm sorry about that. It's not an oversight. It's intentional. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. So, but some people have suggested to me, and I've been thinking about what they've said, and I agree. I think they're right. I may not be able to tell you or make claims about it, but I can tell you what I use it for, or maybe not what I use it for, but where I put it on my body. I don't think anybody can stop me from telling you where I put it on my body. So that's what I'm going to do, and I think it'll be helpful. Okay, so the main thing that I am putting this on me is my right arm. I happen to have it's chronic, moderate to severe injury to my right arm that happened in 2012 when I was building my raised beds, of course. And so I have ulnar nerve entrapment, and your ulnar nerve, if you don't know, it goes from like somewhere around in your neck back here, all the way down your arm, down the back of your arm, in this little like crevice in your elbow, and then down your arm and into these 2 fingers. And it's very troublesome for me. Part of what I do for a living is type, like all day. So it's been a real problem. And I've gone to, I go to the chiropractor regularly. I haven't been in a little while, but usually I go to the chiropractor regularly. I get a massage every 2 weeks from a massage therapist. I've gone to, what's it called? Acupuncture. I've had acupuncture done for months. I don't remember how many months. I think it was like 4 months, but it hurt and it didn't work. So, I mean, and then I've put like every kind of product you can imagine on my arm for pain, and it has not worked. Nothing works. The only thing that has helped is if I sit for hours on end with an ice pack on my arm. But even then, it still hurts, and my hand goes, I can't move my hand after a while because it numbs these nerves or freezes them or something. I don't know, but it's not a good solution. So, and I can't just like have an ice pack with me at all times. They melt and it's inconvenient. But anyway, so the number one thing that I'm using this for, and that's why I've gone through like a ton of it already, is I take about, I want to give you guys a visual. I take like a glob, and I don't know what this is. I'd say it's probably like a half teaspoon, something like that. And I put it in my hands, and I rub it around, and then I put it on my elbows. And from my tricep back here, down into my elbow, and down my whole hand. So this whole thing where I have problems. And if you have ulnar nerve entrapment, you totally know what I'm talking about. You know what that pain feels like. But I do it on both arms because this arm is nowhere near as troublesome as this one, but I definitely feel it in this one too. So I put it on my arms. I'm not going to tell you why, but you can read about it. The other thing I do is, and I do that about 2 or 3 times a day, usually 3. And the last time is definitely right before I go to bed. And then that last time right before I go to bed, I put it on my arms, and then whatever's left on my hands, I rub it on my face. Again, not going to tell you why, but definitely read the article below and you'll find out. And by the way, I didn't write that article. I don't know who the author of the article is. I just think it's very informative, and I've read a lot of them. So that was definitely the one that I found the most thorough and informative. What is the other thing I use it for? Oh, when I go, what's it called? I am losing my words today. Not scavenging. What is it called? Foraging. Jeez. When I go foraging for these buds, I am in there. And when I go, I'll go for like an hour at a time. And I don't just like, skip through the garden. I'm fully immersed in the ground that I'm foraging on. And there's sticks and rocks and sharp things, bugs, whatever else. And so when I come home from an hour of foraging, or even 45 minutes, my hands are like trashed. They're all scratched up. No, I don't wear gloves because I need to be able to feel what I'm doing. Same reason I don't use them in the garden. And so when I come home from foraging, I wash my hands and then I rub this all over my hands. Again, I'm not going to tell you why, but okay, so there's a couple little disclaimers about it though. Number one, it's yellowing. So I'm working with these buds a lot, either in bud form or foraging them or making 60 jars of this in a night. So obviously I'm having, my nails are, they're also breaking because I'm, foraging. But the yellowing of my nails is definitely going to be more severe than yours, unless you're doing what I'm doing. But it's definitely something that you very likely will notice if you're rubbing it into your hands every day. So the first thing I would say is, and just like I said in my description over on eBay and Etsy, I do not consider this a hand salve. That's not its purpose. I don't recommend it as a hand salve. And yeah, do I use it as a hand salve? Absolutely. But I don't want you to be upset that your beautiful white nails turned yellow. Not yellow like bright yellow, but there's definitely a little hue going on here that is not my normal perfect white nails. So, but do I care? No, not at all. Not considering the results that I've had or the experience that I've had with it. So there's that. It will also yellow white fabric. So lucky for me, I really never wear white. I pretty much wear black every single day. But if you like to wear white or you want to wear white one day, do not put this on your body where your white clothing is going to be, or it will be yellow immediately upon contact. So, and the reason why is because this isn't like voodoo. This is the real thing here. It's a real deal. These buds are sticky. And look, these two are stuck together. The reason they're sticky is because they're full of sap and resin and whatever else is in there. And so like now my hands are sticky. When I infuse them in the oil in those crock pots, they're in there for like 24, 48 hours. One batch I did was 56 hours. Oh, the day that the power went out, I don't even know, because that was 24 hours. We didn't have power and they just sat in the crock pots. So whoever's getting those batches is getting like the good stuff, because they sat in there and infused for extra long and it was pretty nice. But anyway, that sap and resin and all the stuff that's in there, the way those of us that make this know it's done is that the liquid oil is yellow. It's dark, deep yellow, and it doesn't cure and harden like that. Not cure, but it doesn't, when it sets up, it's not that yellow. But that's what we're looking for when we're making it, is that rich yellow color. And the smell of the cottonwood buds needs to be really rich, and that's how we know that all the goodness in here got in there. So it's a great thing, except for don't wear your like white, church dress and then put this all over you, because you're gonna be a mess. And from my experience, the yellow in fabric hasn't come out yet. So on my nails, it's definitely died down. So there's that. But yeah, fabric, it's going to be yellow. So that's that. The other thing is if you have an aspirin allergy, do not use this. Do not enter this contest. Do not buy it from me. Do not make it yourself, because, nope, wrong thing. Cottonwood buds contain the same pain relieving component as aspirin. And I've forgotten what that's called. Krista Banks just told me again this morning, and I've already forgotten what it was. But this is the third time I'm saying this. I've said it in the last giveaway that if you have an aspirin allergy, don't use this. Don't use this. I said it in a post the other day. If you have an aspirin allergy, don't use it. I don't know what will happen to you if you use it, but you probably do because you have the aspirin allergy. So that's the disclaimer. Anyway, to enter to win a jar of this, again, I'm giving away 2. Same as before. I'm going to publish this video on YouTube, and then I'm going to post that link over on Facebook on my Love Your Land page. So go over to my page on Facebook, like that post, share that post, and in the comments, write shared. Because again, if you don't know why you have to do that, I can see some of your shares. I mean, I can see the number of shares, but I can't necessarily see your name because of your settings. It's nothing I can control. So it's just a privacy setting thing and whatever. But if you share it and then write shared, then I'll know, and it's way easier. Well, if you don't write shared, let's put it this way: if you don't write shared in the comments, you won't be entered because I'm not going to go to the shares thing on Facebook. On the administrative side, I'm not going to go there to get names because it's not going to be a complete list for me. Like, I won't see them all. I think you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so do that. I hope you have a great weekend. It's Friday. Oh, and I'll do a hat draw on Monday, I think. Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to shoot for Monday, of course. But so get your entries in now, just like with others. On Monday morning, I'll try to grab as many leftovers as, things that came in overnight and entries that came in overnight and Monday morning. And then I'll do a hat draw and see who wins. So that is it. If you have any questions, post a comment below or go over to Facebook and ask me there and I will answer you. And I think that's it. Have a great weekend, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.